Just take a sit down after day. Come on, guys. Yeah, get this. I got some light action there. Bam. Bam, look at that. Look at that amazingness right there. What's going on, guys? I'm excited. Saying hi to everyone that came into the chat. Alright. This one's going to be kind of quick. But I got something to show you guys. I was super excited about it. It brought me to tears. It brought me to tears on this Fusionist Friday. It really did. I'll show you why. Whenever you were a kid, right? I had to be all dramatic with it because that's the only way I can deliver this message. Whenever you're a kid and you made like your hand-drawn card or whatever, just anything cool, like, oh, that'd be super cool, but super shiny. You know, I'm not going to give stuff away per se. I'm not going to give what I just recently have in my possession, but it makes me proud. It makes me proud to do what I do. It really do be making me proud. What's going on, everybody? Get some of those yo-yo-yos there. Some of those yo-yo-yos. So, what's up, everyone? Everyone just joining in. Don't mind me. I'm super excited about this. I was literally just in tears. I was like flustered with tears. No. Even had to wear a cap. We're not sponsoring Geico, but Geico was nice enough to give me a hat when I went over to Geico today. They save you money on insurance, but I'm not endorsing them. But they're a totally cool company to go do stuff with. In my opinion. You know, that's just me. So, I'm totally pumped about this. Alright. So this is all I want to show you guys today. So there's only two big things I want to go talk to you guys about today. We're almost done with set number 5. This is the big one. It's going to be the big one. And I'm going to just kind of just do a little flash thing a little bit. Guess who finally got holographic cards for their cards now? Yes! Yes, we got some holographics here. That's just one of them. This one's in front right there. That one's from set 3, but we did it for the set 4 special. Just take a look at all that glory. All that wowness right there. And I got another one. We got the Time Princess. Just look at those shinies. I'm totally excited about those shinies. Look at that. Look at that fabled Galaxion card. What? You got me the Divine Beastly. That gold just in your face. Like that. It's just in your face. I gotta kind of like move it all around. Like that. What we got here? We got the Pace element. Look at that. Ooh. Just that Fuego right there. That Fuego. You got Destiny over there. From set 4 on there. A little Egyptian action. I'm excited about that. Ooh. We got Disrupt element. Look at that. Just the holographic on there, man. I tell you, I'm totally happy with them right now. Like I was like gushing. I'm like, what is this? Here's another one. Another holly right there. That was gonna be the Divine element. Look at that. Just amazing. And then of course we got another Pace element right there. A little Pace action. Got ourselves again Divine Beast Leo, which is totally amazing. And we got the ever popular Ozen card from set 4. And then we have the Fusion Fish holographic. So that was totally exciting just to get that in, because that was like the biggest thing that we wanted to do as a company, that I always wanted to have as a company, was just to get the holographics. Now we have holographics and stuff like that, so that kind of rounds up from set 4 with like everything was different. So set 5 is going to be like the cleanest version of all of those cards, which I'm really, really excited about. And with that being said, it's going to be first edition. So if you guys have any of the stuff like back then, that was pretty much beta. So those aren't going to get reprinted as of February 2022. Those sets, you can still play with those sets, but those sets, they're not going to get reprinted. So if you guys are collectors, if you guys are a fan of the game and stuff like that, personally from me to you, if you guys want to have a piece of history, I would totally stock on that as much as you can, when you can, and stuff like that. The set is going to reintroduce everyone to the game. So for older players, there's newer cards that you can still collect with set 5. There's over 300 cards in set 5, which is called Championship Reign, which is super crazy. So it's a bunch of Fusionist cards that you know and love. The cool thing about that is that there's the holographic forms for those cards too, which is super sick. So I'm going to get some samples of those probably, not saying next week, but probably in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to go get that to test out the run to see how that's going to work. So I'm really, really pumped about that. With that set, it's going to be a combination of 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is basically all the clean cut stuff. You might find a surprise fusionist. I'm not saying what it is, but there might be a surprise fusionist in there. There's going to be a few more element cards in there too. We got some extra treasure cards, which I'm excited about. But basically, all the cards that you know and love. It's 300 cards plus the other holographics, which is probably going to be 100 holographics in that one. And then the rainbow arts and stuff like that. So that's 300 plus cards. But there's going to be a whole card list coming out with that on November 15th. The set's going to go do the pre-overs on November 5th. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, we're going to update the website next Friday just to get all the details and stuff like that. I'm looking to throw at least 2 more events, at least just 1 more event just to wrap up the 2021 season. COVID still being COVID, so there's the supply chain issues for sure just to get product in, but we're getting a bunch of product in, so we'll have it and stuff like that. That's why I'm like, we're not taking any pre-orders or anything. Once we know it's like, okay, there's a bunch of it there, if you guys are interested in it, just go ahead and check out legendsoffusion.com. Just be like, hey, drop a hi, and then go from there. Speaking of which, because I have a lot of questions about set 5 that I get asked all the time, we're going to be doing a giveaway for set 5. So, as of today, which is October 15th, 2021, we are doing a giveaway. We are going to go give away the following things. So, anyone that wins, right? Anyone that wins or gets selected for a raffle will automatically get one of these things. And why these are special, I'm going to sign them. But the price tier goes as follows, just for this giveaway, right? So, whoever gets selected within the select and stuff like that, you're going to get an entire box of Champion Raid. You're going to get a full box of Champion Raid shipped by me and stuff like that with a signed copy of one of these cards. You get selected, or someone else gets selected, I'm going to give away one of the decks. The decks are going to have the holographic card of that card into that set, which is going to be super awesome. You're just going to get a choice of one of those 4 decks that are going to be listed in the site very, very soon. Now, if you get selected again, stuff like that, go get some packs of cards and stuff like that to go open. Now, the only way to go participate in this is simply this, right? Share this with your friends. Just be like, yo, I just saw this really crazy cool trading card game called Legends of Fusion, right? Guys doing a giveaway to relaunch all the fun stuff and stuff like that. The best thing, it's going to be first edition and stuff like that. Go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe and follow us on the TikTok. That's part 1. Part 2. Show us some love. Just go ahead and check out the Facebook. Be like, oh, he's got a Facebook with all the updates and stuff like that. The weekly updates for the game. Facts. Go ahead and do that. 2, 3. Go ahead and share some of the videos. We're doing some more tutorials to teach you guys how to play. Want to see some of the cool finals and stuff like that? Go check the YouTube. Just let us know, like, hey, you subscribed. You know those 3 teams? Just go ahead and make a crazy thing on there. So we know that you did it. Just post on there what your favorite element is. Now, if you're a fan of the game, you kind of already know. If you're not a fan of the game or just becoming into the game and stuff like that, just take a look and see what we got to offer. Or what you can do is put whatever your favorite set is in that chat. Just blow that up. So that way we know that you like, hey, you did all 3 things and stuff like that. Get appreciation. We'll show some appreciation back. I'll go ahead and sign some merch and go ahead and mail out some merch and stuff like that. Totally just looking to go get it out there and stuff like that. We're going to do this big. We got squishies coming in. Totally excited about the squishies. Can't tell you what they're about, but set 5 has a bunch of cool stuff. So I'm going to tell you about that. So that's going to be super cool. And basically, we're just looking to go big 2022. So now that things are starting to settle on, we see exactly where the path is with a bunch of this stuff. So we just got into California not that long ago. I'm totally excited about that. And we just hit into Jersey, which is great too. So now we're just getting everything set up for those leagues. Now I'm going to talk about Connecticut League on here too. So I am about 3 days away for getting the rest of the place things out because people are like, yo, I want a central place to play kind of deal. We're going to go set that up. We got one more thing I have to do, and I'm going to make sure that everyone gets the announcement on there. I'm looking to probably do something on the 29th, just like a small jamboree and stuff like that. So you guys want to test out the decks before the big tournament coming in December. Totally going to be down with that and stuff like that. Discord's up and ready. You guys want to go check that out too. We're going to go ahead and make sure you guys have access to that. So you guys can practice with a bunch of other people and just basically, well, essentially net deck until everything else gets taken care of. So I want to make sure you guys get all the opportunity to get all this stuff in, because when 2022 hits around, stuff like that, technically we're going to go start season 2 on stuff like that. The rankings are still going to be the same, so the rankings are going to go up in December too, of how many matches were won and how many points you guys have. We already have so far 4 people that qualified for the World Championship, which I'm totally excited to go pump more about too. Biggest thing that we want to make sure is that COVID is basically under control and stuff like that. We just want to make sure everyone's protected, so that's why we hadn't had so many events per se and stuff like that. It was either capacity on the capacity or the requirements and stuff like that. We just want to make sure everyone's safe. So that's why it's like, hey, we want to do this. Like, I want to do that too and stuff like that. We just have to have enough people to, you know, accommodate what has to happen and stuff like that. Other than that, I'll totally go ahead and throw events. I'm excited about that. Plus, I want to kind of play a little bit too, because it's a really cool trading card game. Like, I love it. I'm not saying it because I made it, but I'm just saying because, like, there's holographics in it too with, like, cool stuff. So, like, yeah, why not? You know what I mean? So I'm really, really pumped about that. But hi to everyone that just joined in and stuff like that. Just popped in to say hi, stuff like that. So I'm totally excited about that too. So, yeah, so we're going to be basically doing a giveaway. So it's going to start today. So just to go over the prerequisites, basically, go ahead and follow the TikTok. If you guys aren't already following the TikTok, bring a friend to follow the TikTok. That counts too. You and your friend can basically go ahead and do that. And stay followed. Just do yourself a favor and stay followed. Right? And be like, oh, okay, let me go do it and then not do it and stuff like that. Because it's like, I mean, there's no fun in that, right? You know what I'm saying? And then check out the Facebook. Like the page. Just like the page. Just check out what's going on and stuff like that. Get interactive. Just be like, hey, I like the page. Awesome. And then check out the video. See what we're doing in the background and stuff like that. Get a basic understanding of how to go play the game a bit, and then just check us out for some games. You guys do the 3 of these and stuff like that. I'm like, we know you checked it out, so that's why we can get ready to do the giveaway. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go through these shinies one more time. So I'm just super pumped about these shinies. I don't know why, especially this one. Like, imagine that being signed, especially on the back, and then you get to go play with it and stuff like that. Like, what? What? I'm just super pumped. But, yeah, so next week is going to be a little bit more detailed. I'm going to go into a bit of the deck discussion, and plus with the upcoming meta with all 4 of the sets currently being out and stuff like that, it changed up a lot of what happened, so I want to kind of get you guys prepared for that event. So, we're going to have a pretty decent turnout for this one, too, because I know a bunch of people from, like, 3 different states are going to be there, which is great. Wish I can get more and stuff like that, just getting the game into other markets, which is totally awesome, totally amazing. I cannot wait to get this guy to all of you guys. Like, I really want you guys to have a copy of it. So, it's pretty much the show that I had. I just wanted to go ahead and just let you know, like, hey, things are about to get going down for real. I probably got some music going on, too, in the background for the next one, because I want to get this pumping and stuff like that. So, we got the camera all fixed up, all nice and things like that. We got the holographics finally. So, that's pretty much on what's going to go down. So, for you guys throwing in or out, thank you so much for doing that. Just go ahead and just circle it up. Circle it up. I just made up that word. I just fused it, like, circle and circulate all together. It's like one mirror, just fuse that together. So just has the video around, just be like, yo, listen, this is really cool cat that's just making a trading card game. He's getting you out there. He's got like a tournament coming up in a few months, which is going to be exciting, getting part of the history and stuff like that. So next week we're going to go a little bit more details of, like, you know, how to kind of get started in the game, like what you should get, what you should hold off on getting per se, and then kind of go from there, and so that way you know what's going on. So singles are about to go on sale too, so there is a store that is going to start selling them, which I'm really, really excited about. Really, really pumped about this too and stuff like that. So if you guys, like, understand the game, it's like, oh wow, this card is really great. How much is it? And it's like, wow, it's not that bad. You guys can kind of pick and choose your decks, which is going to be super amazing. But we'll get to that like tomorrow, or not even tomorrow, probably next week. So I get super excited. But other than that, guys, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and stuff like that. I gotta go back there to go finish up the rest of those awesome cards and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of those cards throughout the week, next week, of what's coming down the pipeline. So if you guys haven't seen any of the cards of the week and stuff like that, just go ahead and like it and just share it and stuff like that, because things are just getting like big. Things are getting super big and stuff like that. So again, for 300 cards plus 100 holographics plus a bunch of rainbow cards plus rainbow holographics too is like the biggest set that I've ever done. And I still have like 3 other sets for 2022 to go through. So it's going to be a big year for Legends of Fusion. So we just want to say from them, thanks so much for tuning in, stuff like that. Appreciate all you guys, and I will talk to you later. Alright, take it easy. Alright, if I'm still on camera, I'm going to go ninja. Check out the fusion stuff.